Yo guys, what is going on? I'm Nathan Dixon and welcome to another video. This is an extra video guys, it's probably not going to be too long, but it's just something I want to discuss. There'll be a video tomorrow, don't worry, this is just an extra one because I've got the time to do it. Now, when I was in physics on Thursday, we were on this website and we were looking at things in space and stuff like that, and really far out in space somewhere, there's a massive object, and it's basically supposedly really slowly sucking in all the galaxies and stuff like that, or something like that. Is supposedly doing, and human race can't send something out there to try and find out what it is because it will take millions of years to get there. So, it's pretty pointless. But I mean, what? How can there be something that's just made up, right? That has to be made by something. That has to be made by something else other than humans. I mean, it's a massive object that's actually doing stuff. It's not just something sitting in the sky, but it's slowly sucking everything in, and it's an object. It's not like another planet or something like that. It's a solid object. I mean, and I started writing down in my jotter. I can't remember what it's called, but I'll tell you in a video on Monday what it's called. I'll add it into the video I'll do on Monday or Tuesday or something. But, like, I started taking, like, a note on it. Like, could it be something to do with aliens? And that brings us on to this subject. You see, guys, I'm going to be telling you whether I believe aliens or not, and why, basically. Do I believe aliens? Yes, I do. About, I don't know, 75% of me believes aliens. That other 25% doesn't. The reason I believe them is, despite the fact that there's evidence, right, but it's not that convincing, That's the thing, it's not that convincing. But if you've heard of one of the stories, I can't remember what it's called, that's Deckman, I think it was. There's a place called Deckman in Scotland where I live. And I genuinely live 5 minutes away from there, a couple of minute drive away from Deckman. And, that's like, it was the first, like, really convincing footage or something like that, that there'd been an alien abduction, and it brings so many tourists to Deckman. I've not really, like, been up to Deckman a lot, but apparently there's tourists that go there quite often. Because it was a man that was in the woods, I can't remember what he was doing, but he was in the woods, and then he said he came across an alien, a UFO, sorry, and it shot out these balls, metal balls that had spikes on them, and he came and he cut up all his clothes and cut them and stuff, and there is evidence that his trousers and t-shirt and stuff were cut, but one of the doctors said it could be, there's this plant up in the woods in there, it could have came across or, did something with, and it makes you sort of hallucinate, and then he could have just fell and ripped his clothes. That could be true, but I mean, come on, it's highly unlikely. I mean, you don't fall and get like multiple rips in your clothes when the ground's like a few feet below you. Well, you're on the ground, if you know what I mean. So you're not even falling from a height, So that's not that convincing what the doctor supposedly said. I actually really want to go and visit it. I think I've got my dad or something, see if I can go up this week. Or like the end of this week, or even tomorrow, see if we can just go up and see if we can. I'll just go up and have a look. Basically, I'll take some photos, I'll do a wee bit of filming and show you if we go. But I mean, like, how, like, there's so much evidence, not evidence, but why do people suddenly think about aliens? Who suddenly thinks, you can't just think something up like that. Like, I can't just think up a random thing, right? If I tried to think up something that could invade the earth, I'd think of monsters or, I don't know, like dinosaurs or something like that. But they're already made. Who would manage to think up aliens? These things with these heads and all that, and then for it to get carried on so much and become a huge thing. I mean, I don't know. I do think they're real, and yeah, I just think that I don't think they're trying to do any harm to us, or else they probably would have done by now. And you get people that are always like, oh no, aliens, they'll come and they're just trying to kill us and take over the world. But are they not just doing what we're doing? Are they not just looking for life on other planets? So this video has just been pretty short, just over, I don't know, now it's just over 5 minutes. And I've just been basically telling you that I think aliens are real. And I think they're real because the evidence, because why would someone think up something like that and then for it to be carried on for so long? And I genuinely do think they're real. I want you to tell me in the comments below whether you think aliens are real or not. The reason I made this video was because of that lesson in physics, and because I was just looking at some alien stuff as well, like alien pranks, but then I started looking at aliens caught on tape and stuff like that. But oh my god, my hair is actually awful today. But yeah, I would like you guys to tell me in the comments below what you think about aliens, whether you think they're real or not, if you've ever supposedly came across one, which I doubt you will have, but if you have, that'd be great to hear it. So yeah, I want your opinions down below if that's alright. Subscribe, become part of the Henchbeans Army today, guys. Like this video if you liked it, don't dislike it if you didn't like it. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm Nathan Dixon, and I'll see you on the next one.